Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here at Power Mods. I am just installing these new rod ends on this Honda 300. The other one's really sloppy, real nasty. Stick around, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is I'm doing, how we start this, how we get it back on the bike. Now we're gonna change out all these tie rod ends because they are loose and sloppy. And they're kind of dangerous. And sometimes when they get real loose and sloppy, they fall apart. And one wheel will sort of go one way and you go over the handlebars or whatever. So what we did was we're taking off this whole pitman arm. I don't know, I think that's what we call it. Right there. And there's a nut on here and there was a cotter pin as well. So we'll pop this out. Oh, there we go. Now we can get at these. One that's splined. Nice. Makes it a little easier to get at. Oh yeah, there's movement in these. But that's okay because we have okay, where are they? Ball joints. We've got all these Bronco rod ends. And of course they're left and right kind of threaded. What? And it tells you. Tie rod and outer. So this will be your outer right here. And these, depending on the side, will be opposite threads, right? There we go. I'm just going to leave that. Hopefully that'll turn. Got me. Where's the vice grip? There we go. I'm just going to lube this up with some Never Sees. And the reason, they have right hand and left hand threads is so when you swivel this bar here, the tie rod itself, there is a little, see that? There's a little groove probably for about a 10 or 12 mil wrench there. It'll move the tire in and out. Well, that's why they put that there. But this here, that's really kind of nasty in there. Ma'am. Is this the right one? Oh yeah. I'm not going to tighten this up yet. I'm just going to sort of leave it like that until we get it back on the bike and with the knuckle on it because everything's going to have to sort of self-align. Let's go this way. Just like that. The key to getting these little cotter pins out is making sure they go, you got them straight before you try to push them out. There you go. You could do this in a vise. We're just using what we got to give her. On the back side of this ball joint, you can see there's a little spot here to put your 17 mil wrench. Makes it easy to hold on to that ball joint. You're going to have to do it as well. Guaranteed. There we go. You wouldn't be able to do this in the bike. There's no way. It's best to drop that pitman arm with the two arms on it right out of the bike for sure. There we go. Both those are loose now. Oh, it's going to be the other way. There we go. See that? Opposite threading. We're just going to leave that nut kind of right where it was. Gives us a good baseline before we have to set up our towing into it, which will be in a whole other video because we need to get all this back in before we can get the A-arms on and the diff in and all that kind of stuff. We sort of need to do it all right. I know the bike doesn't look like much right now, but she's going to be dandy, as they say up here in the Ottawa Valley. Gym dandy. Anybody ever hear that before? God, this stuff it's hot in here and this Never Sees is flowing. Those are the two inners. This should turn out, yeah. Turn out, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so these are 17 mil. Beautiful sockets. Now I'm going to just tighten that up a wee bit. Actually, this utilizes two 17 mils. Okay. Clipping off the ends of those cotter pins because they look nasty. Look ridiculous. Now, you get your side. You go up here. Let's get those bars where they're supposed to go. Sometimes, let's just see if there's a punch mark on there. Sometimes there's a bit of a mark to indicate where things go, but it doesn't. So we just need to have these squared up. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing. Honda mechanics might say, oh, there's one right there. Okay, that's exactly where they're supposed to be. Now, there's a big cotter pin that goes through here as well. Don't forget that. If you like what we're doing here at Power Mods, make sure you subscribe, give us a big thumbs up. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, on Instagram. If you want to support us, all you got to do is just, buy the odd little part and piece from us. We really appreciate it. We got to thank Bronco and Gamma. They supply all our great parts that we have here and makes building these machines a whole lot of fun. And don't forget that when you do call us here at Power Mods, we know bikes. We know how to install things, and we're familiar with bikes and sleds. Most places you call today, they don't know nothing about them. We build them, we ride them. Thanks for watching.